Welcome to the Counselor Soapbox video channel. This episode, are you a parentified child? What is a parentified child? Some children grow up way too young. Are you one of those people? Did you take on roles that were far too adult for your age? Parentified children begin to act like adults before they ever have the chance to be kids. This can cause them problems later in life. In some families, children help with the chores and may even do work for pay. If these families are functional, the children also have opportunities to play, and they know that they are loved. In dysfunctional families, children act like adults, and adults act like children. If you came from a dysfunctional home, and there are lots of different types of dysfunctional homes, you may have been cast in the role of parent for your mother or father. They played the child role. You tried to be the responsible adult. You made their food, cleaned the house, and may have cared for your siblings. You may have had to call their bosses or make excuses for them when they were not able to function as an adult. If you had to be a surrogate parent before you were able to be a child, how did you learn what to do as an adult, and when do you ever get to be a child? Parentified children grown into adults who never had a childhood become either super responsible or irresponsible to the max. We often see parentified children in families where a parent is an alcoholic or an addict. The adults are so debilitated much of the time that a child steps in and takes care of the parent and fills the parent's other roles also. This parentified child becomes so used to being the responsible, caregiving one that they all too often end up in dysfunctional relationships, hooked up with an immature adult that needs a caregiver rather than a partner. The little girl who goes to school, say in the 3rd grade, but then goes home to fix dinner for her younger siblings, is acting like a parentified child. She may have to do the laundry or even feed and change the baby. She becomes the parent for her siblings. What happens to this child when they grow up? One result of being too mature too soon is the unresolved need to be a child and play. These parentified children are quick to jump into sexual relationships. They also go straight from being a child mother to their brothers, sisters, and parents to being a partner and mother or father themselves. There is never a time to get their needs met. How do you have fun as an adult? Parentified children don't know how to play. The only way they know to have fun is to use drugs, alcohol, sex, or other dysfunctional behaviors. What they may not have learned is how to have fun without indulging in the drugs, the alcohol, or other risky behaviors. Parentified children have a life that is out of order. These parentified children are at high risk to abuse substances themselves to cope with the too early assumption of responsibilities of being a parent. They are also at risk at some point in their lives to veer off and go through a period of irresponsible behavior, trying to learn to play and have fun. They are also at risk to never really learn functional ways to parent. Having had to be adults at a young age, they expect their own children to start taking on that role before those children are ready. This results in repeating the family dysfunction. Are you having to make it up as you go? If you grew up in a home where you had to take on too many adult responsibilities at a very young age, you may not have had good role models for the ways in which you needed to behave. You have had to make the rules up as you go along. Often you have paid the price of having to learn how functional people behave by trial and error. One major challenge for the parentified child is to learn about developmental milestones. What you should have learned and how should you have behaved at 8, at 18, and 28. Many parentified children need to take parenting classes so they can parent themselves as well as parent their children. What will you do now? Did you become a parentified child? Do you now have to learn how to play, have fun, and go through the process of growing up all over again? Help is available. If you grew up in a dysfunctional family or see yourself as a parentified child, help is available. Read books about child development and how to parent. Take a parenting education class. Consider getting therapy for yourself. What's ahead for the Counselor's Soapbox video channel? More mental health and wellness videos, videos on happiness, creativity, and productivity, and videos about drugs, alcohol, and recovery from using them. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button directly below. Comments are always appreciated. To receive new videos in this series or any other, please subscribe. Thanks for watching the Counselor Soapbox video channel. For more information, please visit my blog, counselorsoapbox.com, where you will find 1,700 text articles about mental health, substance abuse, and having a happy life. The David Joel Miller fiction and nonfiction books are available on Amazon. Photos are courtesy of Pixabay Commons and Wikimedia Commons and were shared under the Creative Commons free for commercial use, no attribution required license. Thank you for watching.